throwing no shadows.
Yo, what's going on, world? Welcome to the Dreamer Circle, man. You got Moodles, you got my boy Day, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the circle,
been
man.
A minute. It's
where
been a while.
You know, where you live out your dreams become reality at the Dreamer Circle, baby. We off our nightmare shit.
Haven't heard that.
What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, just getting to it and getting through it. You know,
That's actually like a fucking rhyme.
All in that motion.
Cause you said getting to it and what?
Getting through it.
Getting to it and getting through it. That's a motto. I'm gonna put that shit. Look down below the screen and make sure you go take that, use that for your Instagram post, whatever. Look down at the bottom of the screen. You gotta, I'm getting to it and I'm getting through it, right?
Yeah.
How you forgot you said it?
No, I'm getting to it and getting through it.
Yo, man, we in here getting to it and getting through it, man. Whatever we going through in this world, man, we getting through it. And at the same time, we getting to it. Meaning, no matter what's going on, we still making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? No matter which way the boat go, we still the captain. Yeah, I can still laugh at too. That was a good one. Yo, man, what's up, man? I don't know if you've been checking out any tennis lately, man, but
here and there, nothing major, but I am aware of the incredible news.
Yeah, man. Well, I just want to I'm gonna fill you in, fill the world, and you know, big shout out to Coco Gauff, man. 19 years old, man, won the Grand Slam, man. Big congratulations, man. It's like,
sure he's doing it.
Yeah, big congratulations. Big shout out to the other melanated women that came before her: Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Naomi Osaka, and the list goes on. Not continuously on, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? A little longer. I just can't remember them all right now. Big shout out to Arthur Ashe as well. I actually got on tennis from learning about Arthur Ashe, to keep it a buck. And then actually, me and my brother Rock actually played tennis. A lot of people don't know that. We played tennis when we were kids. Truth.
Like you saying tennis
before basketball? No,
organized?
tennis. Organized tennis before basketball. Yes.
Oh man.
Me and Abdurrahman Abdullah. You know what I'm saying?
He's on some shit like this nigga, man.
Me and Abdurrahman Abdullah.
I gotta see this thing. But tennis, I'm familiar with tennis also.
Yeah.
Not that I'm too personal with playing it, but my pop's a big fan of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, for that, he's going to matches, took my sister, offered for me to go, shit like that throughout so many years. Nah, man, I never really, you know. I also know it's top shelf in physicality as far as getting in shape. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's top tier. That's
it's
swimming,
a lot of diet,
tennis,
a lot of good diet.
Yeah,
swimming.
That's all top tier shape. But
and outside of that, the sun, you playing in the sun, so you got
you rarely inside.
So for us, we good. We getting that melanin.
Well, clearly the numbers show. You know,
yeah,
but a lot of brothers ain't playing it though. You know,
the
sisters playing it. A lot of brothers ain't.
Why you think that is though? Is that because it's not promoted in our communities or like?
Oh, as far as American, for the most part, nah. Yeah, ain't no nah. Yeah.
Because it's like, where the fuck you gonna go play tennis in the hood? You could put a crate on a.
And not only right. See, also even when it comes down to the parent, even having the mentality of putting their kids into it, it's like, who am I going to tell that I put my kid? Nobody cares about that. So it's like, oh, my son plays lacrosse. The average person in the city don't know that lacrosse is a tough ass sport, and that shit is very aggressive. Like, if you're good at lacrosse, that's like a big deal.
Because I don't give a hell about lacrosse.
They went undefeated in lacrosse. You said that and no, every time you saw them like, oh, all right, and keep talking.
They like LeBron dropped 30.
Not realizing like, man, do you? So I think that deter a lot of parents from even going the route of tennis. You know what I'm saying? Because we caught up in the spell of the team sports was the best seller. What they promote the most: basketball, football, baseball.
And they promote basketball. Well, baseball used to be a melanated thing. It's still a melanated thing dealing with the Spanish population, the Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. A lot of them are heavy into baseball. But if you remember, baseball was a thing that was played in urban communities heavy. If we talking the 30s, the 40s, the 50s.
Well, because baseball was the sport. So
baseball
it
was that deal.
Yeah, it was the
but
sport.
then it transitioned.
It was a Negro league.
It was a Negro league. Then it transitioned to like where that wasn't popular no more. Whereas literally where I come from, somebody will clown you for playing baseball. Like, you play baseball? Nigga, you play soccer? What?
Maybe soccer, definitely. I don't know about baseball, cause baseball is what it is to the country. We ain't gonna really get clowned.
You might get a little bit of...
Jokers just won't, I think cats won't give you the respect you deserve if you're good at baseball. Because they wouldn't know the sport to that level. So they saying you this, they're like, whatever. Compared to like basketball or football. Where everybody know, because you're so familiar with this, like, this nigga good ass running back. Like, damn, word. Well, you like, yo, this nigga good ass third baseman. You like,
this nigga, yo, he's a shortstop, man.
They don't even know what a shortstop do. They don't even understand what Derek Jeter's job was.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And he was damn good at it. Big shout out to Derek Jeter. Big shout out to Derek Jeter, one of the legendary baseball players, man. Shortstop, man. It's been guys that's been just as good as him, but big shout out to Derek Jeter as well. And like I say, but like I want to talk about, man, I don't know if you're familiar with this, outside of Coco Gauff, man, doing what she did, man. It's a big shout out. And I always wondered, because the endurance that it takes to play that kind of sport, to be out there in the sun, right? See, people don't, that's not like a basketball where half of your season is in the gym. You know, even football with it cold, you got a helmet on, you play one game, tennis shit be sets back to back, and it's just you and another person. So you can't blame.
Ain't no foul shots.
Ain't no foul shots. You can't blame it on this person. Timeout. It is timeouts. You can't blame it on this person. You can't blame it on that person.
Back.
Yeah, it's actual breaks. But you can't blame it on this person. Can't blame it on that person. I just like to talk about this, man. How these black women from Coco to Serena to Venus to Naomi, how they endure that level of intensity out on the tennis court. You get what I'm saying?
They embody standard. I'm far as Serena and Venus, which I'm a lot more familiar with. Yeah. They embody a level of standard, far as female tennis coming from like black women in the.
They was cooking shit,
dude. So the level that they're off of, I mean, that's a lot of dedication. Like, I mean, come on.
Extreme dedication. And like, I outside of that, I admire the strength of the black woman. Well, the strength of the woman, period, but particularly the black woman, because that's the woman I'm been raised around and the woman that I can associate with and I'm more familiar with. So just outside of that, I always want to give a big up to the strength of the black woman, how the black woman is able to endure so much. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of look over that. Like some of these, you got to remember, these women period, be playing tennis, having babies, so they take breaks, give birth to 2 kids.
I want to say we look over it more or less. Maybe it's possible we get so comfortable and familiar with it, because I mean, we in the inner city, you know, we deal with black women all the time, so we know their strength. So we kind of look at it as just another. We got comfortable with it, but we got to remember technology.
We become usual. We've accustomed where we don't see the power in it now, because it's like, oh, bitches do that all the time, man. Bitches have babies, man. They go get jobs. They be out
degrees, all under the thumb of the law. You know what I'm saying? And so with me, the older I've become and the more I see, the more that I've recognized the strength of the black woman in particular. Once again, I'm speaking on all women, but I'm speaking on the black woman because that's the woman that I'm more familiar with. So the strength of the black woman to be able to endure what they endure, you know what I'm saying? To be walking around holding twin babies in the stomach, doing this, doing that, man. So big shout out to the pressures they still have, man. A lot of other cultures, you know, they out like that. They could leg up and be pregnant. I'm not saying they don't have to still necessarily go to work, but their jobs are different. It's rough seeing a pregnant woman doing a physical type of job. Yeah, you know, as physical as it can be. Obviously, they're not.
As physical can be, and like I've seen pregnant women
not sitting at a desk.
I've seen women pregnant with twins, 2 babies. Outside of that, you gotta nurture those life forms that's inside the stomach, feed them and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so let's put another spin on this though, and not to take away or add, but just another spin. When you're having it like that, right, and you know you're in a situation where you got to get up and go to work every day, and you're pregnant, you know, and you don't have a car, and you're catching public transportation, you know, is it feasible for you to keep having these children? To display it, to put yourself in position with this power, to do this.
I don't think you should abuse. I don't think you should abuse. Like, I think everything should be a logical thought process, but unfortunately, especially where we're from, we're not raised to be logical. So you got to understand that being logical is almost foreign. It's kind of foreign where we from. Like, people say the goofiest shit, you know what I'm saying, all around the world, but I mean especially where we from. You get what I'm saying? So I don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, and
abusing it.
Yeah, I don't agree with abusing the power. So like what I'm saying, if you already conceived 2 children, right,
and life's a little rough,
why then yet go and conceive a third? Is what I'm saying.
Even if it's a slip up where we're in a state,
and it goes the same way for a man. It goes the same way for a man. You know your shit ain't together. Why impregnate another woman to bring another life into this world that you know you can't maintain or take care of? It's irrational. There's no logical sense to that. You get what I'm saying?
Even if it's crazy shit,
even though our purpose is to reproduce. Naturally, our purpose, the male's purpose is to reproduce.
Here's the thing.
But
our purpose is to reproduce when we have the sex that can reproduce. If you're having condom sex, is not really reproduction, right? Yeah. So you have to be, like you said, like, yo, my shit ain't, I can't afford this. You already got 2 by 2 or by this, you know, I ain't trying to add to, or even if it is your own family, you know, might not necessarily use a condom, but now you got to be, you know, we'll go on a lighter note and say it's your family.
Yeah, say it's your family.
You still know that y'all struggling a little behind the 8 ball, this, that, and the third. You gotta kind of, you know, even if it happens to be a mistake.
You have
clinics
to be,
exist.
You have to be, look, people. You have to be intelligent with your decision making. Okay, you can make decisions, but those decisions might not always be intelligent. So what I'm saying is you can make decisions, but you have to be intelligent with those decisions. So if you're a man and you conceived a child, you know you don't have the means intellectually, financially, spiritually, physically, whatever to support that child. Why go impregnate and create another one if you haven't reached that pinnacle of consciousness to raise that child properly? And also for the woman, they should do the same thing. Like, it's not just the man.
They should see it though, but that comes from we're speaking.
Gotta keep that pussy closed, man. Keep them pussy lips closed.
My thing is, even if you wasn't conscious minded enough, that led you to the point to get there, because we're the emotional games people, you know, especially given that you're in that circumstance, you know, who knows, they might operate under chaos. However the case, you want to be able to make a decision now that something has happened, to still be rational, smart. So say, well, you know what, having this baby might not be the best thing for a family.
A best thing for a family.
Yeah, for our family.
Okay.
For our family.
Okay.
We already got 2, this, and the third. Like I said, we're going to leave it on the possibility that it is a family, opposed to this cat, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, you know, etc. I don't think that's something that should be shunned upon on having an abortion in a family. Like if you're already married with the lady and then you're like, oh snap, it happened, like, fuck that. Yeah. Oh,
well, look, personally, when it comes to the abortions, man, the abortion shit get tricky, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pro-choice. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying it exists.
It does exist. I tell people, make your own decision. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point, though. Is what I'm saying is
that's one thing that we all. Once you do that, we all got something in common with the killers now, baby. You know what I'm saying? You done knocked the little nigga head off, man, before he even got out. Only thing you missing is the mask and gloves. So
but it's all a concept behind that.
Yeah, it is a concept. But even with that shit going on, man, I'm not gonna get into the history of Planned Parenthood and all that shit. And we know that shit was put here.
Well, we know they were doing abortions before Planned Parenthood. So I ain't
outside of the program that promoted the abortion period.
But I'm not going into that. I'm talking about the opportunity that where we're at. You having me. I can't develop this particular sympathy and start thinking for people going out of their way doing, you know, irrational things, taking on the government funds and things, soaking all that up, because I actually am, you know, you pay taxes, we pay, that's our money. If it wasn't for us, this is how the country goes, right? So my thing is, yo, listen.